Put it in it. Another episode of the People's Mic. We are back. Introduce yourself. My bad. This is episode 433, I believe. 433. Was anybody here yesterday? I believe so. 433. Introduce yourself.
I'm Austin. I'm on episode 433 of this podcast.
Good job.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm Kevin Kham. What's up?
Hey, Austin Locke.
Zach Benzing.
Oh, now you don't want to talk. now you're afraid to.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Tom DeCillis.
Tom
Here. I'm chilling. Tommy boy.
Big D.
I'm painfully hungover today.
Are you playing?
Part-time.
Partying?
I don't know what. I
What'd
went
you
out
do?
last night, and because I work on the weekends, it was like, my fiance was like, oh, it's like your Saturday today. And I was like, you're right. And then
Don't do that.
I wasn't driving,
Oh my
so-
goodness. That's nasty.
I drank beer.
Is that your drink?
I did a pickleback shot.
Yeah, why would you
And
do that?
I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I
I don't drink that often is the thing, so I didn't even have that much alcohol.
What did you drink?
I just had like a few beers, a cocktail, a shot, and some more beers. But I just
You know what I don't understand is
ideas.
when there's people who they'll just touch food,
Yeah.
like other people's food.
Yeah.
And
Well,
at
ladies,
first,
just-
It was melting into the water.
no, I'm
not
not
gonna
just
touch it
talking.
now.
I'm not just talking
I want
about
to touch
you,
his food.
but I'm also talking about you.
Yeah.
I wanna
But
touch
there's
his
people.
hands. I wouldn't do anything.
There's people who like. Let's say you buy a bag of chips. There's someone who
Do it
maybe
again.
they
By
don't.
what?
What?
What is the hand motion? Do it again.
Bag
Buy
of
a
chips.
bag of chips.
Buy a bag of chips.
Bag of
Like,
chips.
I
Buy a
was
bag of
saying.
chips.
But you
You buy a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Always does this.
And
Buy a bag of chips.
Yeah, the hands. Buy a bag of chips.
anyway, so and then someone, even if they don't open it, they grab it just to look at it. You're like, what? You just stay away. Stay away from my food.
Yeah.
Right?
I judge people by how. If are you an in the bag guy or a pour the bag guy?
I
Like,
feel
so
like,
if
you're
it's-
in the bag for the first few, and then by the end, I feel like it's like a double. I'm not one or the other.
All right, well,
I'm
No.
an in the bag.
If it's your bag,
It's
you're
yours.
in the bag.
Yes.
But if you're sharing the bag, like if somebody, hey, we want some chips, and you grab the bag,
True.
you
True.
pour it into your hand.
I
Wow.
still
You
grab.
don't reach into the bag.
You know what, Jimmy?
I actually don't care that much.
You know what, Jimmy?
Absolutely.
I
If I
know-
throw a party, I open up the bag and I toss it on the table and I just say,
I put it on the
have
floor.
the chips. Because
No,
if
no,
I
no.
pour it into a bowl, then that's another dish that I have to clean
Yeah,
later.
yeah.
So
No, clean the dish. It's your
No,
job.
you pop
If
it.
you're-
No, you pop it.
As a host,
I'm a very low key.
How about,
No.
how about this? This is an in between. You ever open the bag, curl it,
No.
No.
Ew.
and then
Ew.
it's all the
Ew.
way at the top. You can just pick what you
That's
want.
actually not a bad move.
No, that's so
Yeah.
lame.
I did see somebody.
It is.
I've seen people do it.
I've
But
seen you're supposed to rip
What,
the
you're
bag.
too cool?
yeah, too
You're
cool.
supposed to. You know why they put the ripples on each side? Is you rip the bag,
All the way evenly.
and so it makes a boat, and the bag is a bowl.
That's what he
Only
kinda
so-
just
yeah,
said.
that's what he was just saying.
What he was just
No,
kinda
he
saying.
said folded.
No, but
Yeah.
that's you rip it and then you start folding it.
Are you just
That's what
saying
Kevin
the
was just
bag is
saying.
a bag? Is that all you're
No, the
saying?
bag is a bowl.
Look, as long
Do I have
as
a bag on me? Okay.
if you're just going in and you're
What?
eating the chips and then
What?
you're going in eating the chips, as long as no one's going eating the chips and then going like
Yeah.
Some
and then
people-
going back in,
some
That's it.
that's how you gotta
That's
They say
it.
fingers and go back
you
into the
gotta
bag.
close the bag and you say
It
you
depends
cut
on what
off.
you're eating. If you're eating like Cheetos, people do that.
Well, you
People
want
want
to-
your
no.
fingers
You
and then go back for more.
You have at it until you are ready to stop eating Cheetos. Then you can lick your fingers. Then you go wash your hands.
Exactly.
Nobody watched their hands.
No, you know who's actually a genius that I saw posted on Instagram? That guy in Star Wars, the new Star
Mark
Wars.
Hamill.
No, the new Star Wars. Anyway, he
With
eats
the
his-
nose, Kylo Ren guy.
No,
What was his
the
name?
other
The
guy.
big guy?
Mark
He's
Hamill.
like on the good guy's team.
Is he
I
the
don't
black
know.
guy?
No, not the black guy. The other guy. He's like Armenian or something. Anyway,
Oh, I know who you're
the
talking about.
thing is, he
He's
eats.
a genius.
He
Oh,
posted
oh,
he
the
eats
pilot.
with chops. Yeah, the pilot. He
He
eats
eats chopsticks.
Cheetos with chopsticks.
That's retarded.
That's stupid.
No, I think it's genius.
That's
you don't
just
get it
stupid.
on your
That's a terrible
hands.
move.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
just-
terrible.
That's literally the
Terrible.
dumbest thing I've
That's
ever
the
heard
most
in my
racist
whole
thing.
Who
life.
has chopsticks?
Look,
He's white.
Random chopsticks. Yeah, white
Dude.
guy eating Cheetos with chopsticks.
I get
Yeah, that's racist.
I fuck
That
with
offends
chopsticks.
every
I eat
culture.
everything with
Chinese
chopsticks.
people, white
Super
people,
offensive.
black people.
Everybody.
My sister ate
I'm
sushi
offended.
with a fork, and that offended me.
That's fine.
That's
Dude,
okay.
she's stab
That's
the
white
thing?
shit.
Yeah, that's
She's
white.
white.
That's
She's white. It's
What the
okay.
hell does that mean?
It means that's
Therapist?
white shit.
That's white shit. Eat it with your hands.
Eating
or
anything-
you-
Yeah, hands or chopsticks?
Chopsticks.
Not fork.
Eating anything but Asian food with chopsticks is weird and racist, probably.
Eating what? Say it again.
Eating anything but Asian food.
With
chopsticks.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're gonna eat fried chicken with chopsticks,
don't do that.
that's
Don't do that.
I'll eat
do
chicken
what?
tenders with chopsticks. I
Don't
don't give a fuck.
yeah.
yeah.
I'll do nuggets with
Chicken
chopsticks.
Don't do
Nuggets?
No,
You can
no.
dip them? Now I'm thinking, no, that would actually work.
No.
You dip them in the salt, you don't get your hands all nasty.
Unthink that.
I'm
I
doing
like
it.
that you're acting like a dude's gonna be
You know
like,
what's
oh, I hate
easier?
these people
You know
so
what's
badly, I'm gonna use
easier?
their utensil wrong.
And chopsticks.
Yeah.
That's just
If
such
you're
a
gonna
weird-
eat nuggets with chopsticks,
Second
you could just use them.
I don't actually think
fork.
it's racist.
No,
Like an
because I don't want
But
the
it
taste
is
of
weird.
metal in my mouth.
It's definitely
Get a plastic fork.
Hey, Alan, what's up, Alan? It's old train.
Simon.
Both of these have been Seinfeld episodes. The double dip, that's an episode,
That's
and then
Is
cutting the Snickers with a knife and fork, that's an episode.
Yeah,
Seinfeld?
that is. I forgot about the knife fork with the
Well,
Snickers.
you heard about the fucking Cheetos with the chopsticks. That's just as dumb.
Yeah, it's
I'm actually
I don't think it's dumb.
a little shocked that we've gone this long and we haven't talked about what's really going on today.
The Jews.
The raid. People
Oh.
actually went down to Area 51.
Area 51.
There's
yeah.
1,000 people just standing outside the gates, and
But-
I'm just
but
like,
here-
someone start running. Go.
Yeah, what did they
But
do?
the two guys who organized it bitched out.
They did.
Of course they did.
They bitched out. So
was-
somebody's gonna get shot.
It was probably a fortunate thing, like some
because they
sort
were
of trolling
they
stuff.
got approached. They got approached by the FBI. They were like,
No.
shut this shit down.
No.
They
Nobody
said
cares
it. I
about
saw the
Area
interview.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
because they want to build up the hype. Nobody cares about
I
Area
think I think some.
No, they do.
They're
care.
standing
the crazy
out
There's
there.
is
nothing going on there.
there's a handful of crazy. No, there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
It's fucking empty.
Yeah.
They cleared that shit out years ago.
Yeah. As soon
Yeah.
as
It's
That's what I want you to think,
Oh,
Jimmy.
actually,
The
yeah.
real shit
It
is
could be
in
the double
other
false
pla-
flag.
the
Well, if nothing's there, why are there guards?
Because it's for show. It's like why
Yeah.
are the guards?
It's
in
like the
fucking
White House.
England. It's like the fucking.
It's still like a facility.
Where the
Yeah.
people are standing
building.
underneath them is where the actual Area 51 is, so they actually succeeded.
Yeah.
They're on top of it.
They
They just
don't
don't know
They
it.
don't know. They're so far beyond us now. If we know about aliens, they've been right. All this
Yeah.
shit come about aliens. It's like give it to them. Who the fuck
We
cares
talked about this
at
before. The
point?
movies are slowly conditioning us.
I
Men in
think-
Black,
yeah, I think
Independence
so.
Day, all that stuff. I'm telling you, it's
Even-
slowly
even-
being leaked
not
into our
so.
psyche.
Even
Men in
before,
Black.
years
Even
ago.
before, yeah.
20,
No, I'm telling you, yeah,
30 years ago,
they,
were-
you know,
as soon as
I
they
think
knew, they
that-
started making movies about it.
Yeah.
So go back to the
Like,
early
slowly-
alien movies, and
I
you'll see shit.
I
You'll
like
be like,
the people
wow.
think, like, after you discover aliens, the first thing you're gonna do is go write Men in Black.
No,
You're not
no,
gonna,
but
like,
it's
ask questions,
slowly being
right?
leaked into our psyche. That like we're accepting, like okay, there's because if they were just like, oh, if the government was like, oh my god, there's aliens out there, there'd be mass panic.
But yeah,
But they're
we
so
found out all
slowly
of
doing it.
We don't need.
But it was before Men in Black.
We don't
It
need
was-
people.
I know it's before Men.
Wait.
No, Men in Black.
Men in Black
changed
There was
everything.
no, there was a certain thing in Men in Black that they wanted to see that we don't even know.
Will Smith.
Yeah, beyond.
Millennium.
Either they were. I think they were, and I'm a fucking idiot. So they movies now are meant to wipe our.
It's a
I
plan.
remember.
Plan something.
Oh, so you
You
think
know,
they're redlining us every time? You
Yeah.
go to see a lot of
I
movies.
see
That's
a lot
bad
of
news for
movies.
you. You got nothing
I
left.
go-
Jimmy, you've been watching. too
I
many
know
movies.
this shit. I can't.
You're hitting the hard reset every
I'm
Tuesday.
I'm addicted to going to movies now, so I'm fucked.
I
know
don't
they
go to
got
the
me.
movies. I don't watch that many movies.
Yeah, I know they got.
I gotta start picking up movies for you because like there's always these Asian ladies that come in around my neighborhood like when you're eating lunch and they sell the bootlegs. I bought one last night. It was great.
Don't buy those,
Dude, $5.
You
No.
can buy it online for free, though.
Yeah, you
Why
can
would
just-
you
yeah.
bootleg it for money?
I just moved and I don't have a wife. Like I don't have internet set up.
Oh.
So I'm watching everything. on
The
the-
bootleg guy is just a novelty now.
Yeah.
I
Just
support
something
small
like-
business,
Don't
Jimmy.
do that. Don't do that.
Like
That's
you're paying
ridiculous.
too much for bootleg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
For
$5.
any amount.
That you know
Seeing
how
someone
much
selling bootlegs is like seeing someone
Because
reading
now-
a newspaper.
Yeah.
You're like, you're still doing this?
Deep Queens, dog.
Because now it's $5 Tuesday, so it's the same price as the
$5
bootleg.
Yeah.
But I own it.
Tuesday.
I like how
I-
you're still promoting.
I
the
can
movies.
see this.
Yeah.
I can see this on my
But I'm
Fire
not-
Stick right now.
What? Yeah. What?
Without the bootleg, like, because you have a jailbroken Fire Stick. I'm not saying I
I don't know
do.
what
So
that means.
allegedly,
It means
they post like the bootleg movies just on
Do you have Plex?
Yeah,
too?
uploads.
Oh no, you use the Dribble. Because Plex server.
I think everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'm just saying, like, why sell the bootlegs? Like, how are they
Dude,
still?
'cause
Are they
this is-
still selling
This
them?
is Deep Queens.
Yeah.
It's like they don't even know
This-
9/11
this
People
happened.
don't even have
Yeah.
computers
Yeah,
yet.
there's people who
So
still
like I
stuck
can't
in
wait to see the
Stone
Trade
Age.
Center.
Yeah, I went to Zach's place and he's like, "It's pretty nice, huh?" And I see like birds getting mauled by like wild animals.
It's nice.
He's like, "Look at all the nature. It's just like one piece of grass growing out of concrete."
You've seen both my places though. I much prefer the second place.
Yeah.
The first place that you were at, that I had a nice view of the city. It was a
Yeah.
luxury building, but it was so obnoxious. I was there for 7 years. It just became obnoxious. Dealing with the doorman. Hi, how's it going? Waiting for the elevator. Now I have my own entrance. It's in nowhere, Queens. No, it sucks, dude. I'm saying it sucks. I like more like residential community area.
Oh man, I just want to live in the hood. Adorable.
Yeah, I like to rob people.
It's like Stuyvesant Town. It's like, oh man, I like just live in the projects.
I like going to Popeyes and feel like I'm doing like a thing.
It's like a vacation for white. They're just like, wow, look at all
It's
this.
nice. It's nice. I don't know what people are saying. I don't speak the language.
Jimmy, let me ask you something. If, let's say, someone had never seen a black person before, never seen a Chinese person, and then upon discovering one, they got scared and they ran away.
What?
I feel like they would just be
Is
like,
that wait? Oh, sorry, I didn't even pose the
You missed
question.
a piece.
Is that? Do you think that's messed up? Do you think that's racist? Do you think that's messed up?
No, it's ignorant. Like they yelled away and yelled a racist slur or something. But they were like, "Oh my god, just
It's
scared."
funny if they did, if they never
but
seen
if
a black
they
person that knew the exact right slur to yell.
that would be I want to use this one word that has two G's in it.
This
that
is
I don't
right
think anyone else ever heard to say.
It just came to me.
No, I feel like though,
20 years. But
I feel like if I never saw any other race or anything, I only saw people that looked exactly like me, and then I saw someone who didn't, I would just be like, "Are you okay? Like what? Did someone hurt you?
The reason-
I would just be confused."
No. Listen. The
People-
reason I bring it up for a reason. My brother-in-law,
Oh,
his family is from Scotland, and so his great grandma, she was in a little village. Scotland isn't butt fuck
They all
nowhere.
look the same.
They all look the same. They fuck their cousins or whatever.
they have internet. Like they seem
Granted,
black. You
I
know.
feel like you're losing him. He's itching to say something.
No, I'm not.
I can feel it with his mind is
Scotland
working.
is not
He can't
from
sit
fucking nowhere.
He can't sit
And
still
yeah,
when he
yeah.
has a thought. You
Yeah.
can feel it. He's like,
I have to say something.
Big
No,
big
but
energy.
anyway, so I feel like someone who
Don't
talks
touch.
about your dick being big all the time, it's got to be small.
Yeah, probably.
small.
I don't know. I haven't measured it next to another man.
Yeah.
You don't need to measure it.
You go to the
You can use a
podcast
ruler.
right
You can use a ruler.
You get a girl.
Yeah, but all the
Just
stats.
Girls will tell you.
Yeah.
Well, she married me.
How did we just go from a
You go white.
philosophical question about
Because
race
it's energy.
Because
His
people
energy
have
is
the
weird.
attention
It's weird energy.
a fruit fly on this podcast.
Okay.
Good. But I've
I
met
didn't even
people
get
who've
to my
never.
point.
I don't know
We
what
didn't even
race.
find out what happens.
I don't know what
It's okay.
race. Is there a race you've never met? Is there people
I don't know. I don't even Swahili. I don't know.
African? It's
No,
not-
no,
it's
Aboriginal.
Swahili
I've never
is
met an
somewhere.
Aboriginal.
Oh, I don't know.
Swahili.
No, my issue, Jimmy. My issue is I don't even know all the countries by heart.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
never met.
African?
I feel like I
What do you mean? Africa's a continent.
Continent.
Yeah, Africa's huge.
Africa's a lot of content.
There's a lot of countries in Africa.
I bet you
Yeah.
nobody here has met an Aboriginal.
Aborigine I've met.
Yeah, from
Really?
New Zealand, right, or something.
Australia?
Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've met
back.
Australia. Never slept with one.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's on the. That's on the.
Any
bucket list.
Aborigines?
There's nobody. I don't know if there's anybody be like, oh man, that's exotic. That's why I want the aliens to come. I want to.
Yeah, just the
for
exotic.
sexual
Yeah.
experience.
You gotta meet them.
Just for a sexual experience.
No, not sexual experience. But I'm never associated with this. You know.
One guy in the raid photos, I saw him just holding a sign that says, clapping alien cheeks or something like that. It's just.
That's why
That's messed up, dude. Why were you assuming
You know what I
that?
did?
Yeah.
You know what I did see? Yeah, sure. What I did see
Tentacles.
the teens that are marching for
Climate change.
climate change.
Oh,
Not for
It's-
it,
it's
but
just- it's-
Yeah, that's today too.
warm it
yeah.
up.
yeah, they were in the train
That's today
station.
also.
Yeah, they were, I forget what the fuck they were saying. They were like, "Shut it down! Shut it!" I was like, "Oh, these white girls gonna get
Shut
something
it down?
I don't know. What
Shut
they're
down
talking about.
the climate change.
The girl. I don't know.
No, there's a sanction. It's funny because it's actually sanctioned. Like the Department of Education in New York State actually is letting everybody get off.
Yeah.
Today to do it.
To do the climate change thing?
But
Like
it's not-
it's like a march. Like
I hate
essentially,
that-
it's a walkout.
yeah, it's walkout.
Out of school or what?
To just like,
Yeah,
just like,
To get out of school.
like a statement of just saying
Yeah.
like, hey,
Our
This
politicians
is
are
bad.
getting
it's,
enough.
it's like a useless.
Yeah.
While they're all like
like,
on their
it's a
iPhones,
dumb
they're like, yeah,
fucking-
this is stupid.
I was like, you.
climate
Yeah.
change. Yeah.
It was all like young white girls. I was like, oh, this is fucking stupid. And
Well,
nobody gave a shit.
Because all the guys are like, oh, we get off the day.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go
Yeah,
play video
yeah,
games?
yeah. The guys that-
yeah, you want to go to my
guys
place?
I was like, and their tone was fucking annoying. Was it? It was like, shut it down, shut it. I thought, oh, cheerleaders over
Shut
there.
it
I was
down.
like,
You're not gonna get.
I didn't even know what they were
shutting
talking about.
down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's not like
I was
they're
like,
gonna
what?
go in and just.
I was like,
turn it off.
why are you at Grand Central
That's the
on the
wrong-
6th train? And
So it seems like
nobody cares.
it seems like white girls. Let's see if we agree on this first. They tend to initiate like all the major changes in like social movement. Like they'll get pissed
White
off.
women?
No. Hold on. This is what I mean to say. Like like if they get pissed off about something, then it's like okay, there's got to be more of this in society, like more women in this, or you know what I'm trying to say.
No.
I mean, no, I don't think so. I don't think Black Lives Matter was started by a group of white women.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think
they piggybacked it. They piggybacked it, and then it made it weird.
I think they probably like made it way bigger.
Don't do that.
I don't think white women have as much.
It
power.
sounds like you just said.
You don't think so?
No, they didn't make it bigger. They
They made it weird, like you said.
They appropriated.
They're like, I actually.
When I went to the Million Man March, no white girls. All right, I went to the Million Man March. It was mostly black men. There were black women on the sidelines helping out. You know, they helped out the process.
Right.
And it was black men, and they did the Million People March because they couldn't go because we didn't, white people weren't welcome. You know, when they did the Million People March, it was kind of a slap in the face to try to find this movement, and then but what it was
What year is this, Jimmy?
the Million People March happened maybe 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
In
You're
the
talking
village.
fair.
No, you
I
saw
didn't know
Martin
it was-
Luther King.
The million, the Million Man March happened in '96.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the Million Man
The
March,
Million Man March happened in Washington D.C. in '96.
and that was for
Men.
That was for men. It was just
For
men
men?
together. It's for
Oh,
black
okay.
men. It's for
black men
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then when they did the Million People March, because
They needed more people.
No, they didn't need more people, but it was in a time where they felt comfortable enough that they could appropriate.
Mm.
You know, I ain't saying they because there's 4 white guys on the show right now.
No, it's okay.
Whoa,
Do you
Because it was
God, I'm so sick of that.
it was more white. It was more white people.
in the
Who
Million Man March,
gives a
like let's say,
Because,
just like it was
people
for
care.
like I know you said it was geared towards like
Yeah.
black men. If say like I don't know, obviously it was like I was like 4 years old, so it doesn't matter. But like if a white guy showed up to that, would you view him as an enemy or an ally? Just out of curiosity.
Because of the times, not an enemy. It's just this wasn't.
It's not about you.
Yeah,
It's not
it wasn't
about
for
you.
It wasn't for
Right,
you,
it was
you
just-
know? It wasn't against
Right.
anybody. It
What was the
for-
main purpose? I mean,
It was to raise money and raise awareness of black men organizing our shit. You know,
okay.
and that's and getting the
Positive.
attention from. It was the spark that brought attention from about police brutality and all the shit that was going on.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
we need to organize us. All right, we need one thing to organize our stuff.
Right.
You know, just apart from we don't. It's not that we don't want your help, but we got to do it ourselves.
Yeah, that
All
makes
We don't
sense.
want our
But
handouts. We got to
something
get.
happens now. I feel like so many other people decide to take on other people's battles. It's
Yeah.
like this isn't your
Yeah.
Yeah.
why.
No disrespect, but we got to do this ourselves.
Yeah, that makes a
that's
lot
what
of
it
sense.
And white people
See
are like,
that
no, we
now.
need to be there. We need to be a part. Why are you?
But I'm saying it's the
us?
white girls who do
You
that.
know?
That's I feel like
Yeah.
most of the posts that you see with like, you know, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, you're not even part of the like appreciate it on
Yeah,
the side.
yeah.
Be like,
Yeah.
but like you don't. What do you
Support
that's-
from afar.
Yeah,
You know,
just be like,
this.
I support you.
You know?
Do your thing. Raise
Absolutely.
your awareness.
Oh, no, I
And
don't-
feel like it made it almost gives it a bet. Like people get more annoyed by it, and they just kind of toss it to the side.
And I hate saying white and black, but when I saw like groups of white people playing drums, it just
Yeah.
it
Playing drums.
yeah, there's like a group of white guys like put up white black
At the march.
lives matter. Yeah, the march. And I was like,
Seinfeld?
yeah, I was like, it was out of place. You know, there's a time and place, and that wasn't.
Well, I think it's
Yeah,
just
makes sense,
annoying
you know?
that it's like those people just. I think they're pretending. I don't even believe them.
Yes.
That's what it is for me. Like I don't like now it's like a hip thing to do. It's a trendy thing if you're white and then you pretend like you care about something.
I think more straight people go to the gay parade, you know, than
Probably.
the pride parade than
Probably.
gay people. Now it's like,
I go, yeah.
a lot of
It's like, I
people.
get it.
It's like it's kind of like we're gonna.
I go for the straight friends of the gay guys.
Yeah.
The lingerers. So I was like, oh
Yes,
man.
I can finally wear this banana hammock
Yeah,
and save
there-
it without being judged.
Okay, Zach, say something.
No, I'm not touching any.
No,
of it.
say,
I'm
say,
not-
say,
I'm
say,
not touching
you don't have to
any
touch
of
it.
it.
Say a thought. Say a thought that deals with.
I'm
whatever.
tired.
You're like,
No, I'm not touching any of it because
I'm
You know-
sick
you know
and
what?
tired.
comedy.
of being
Everybody's
sick
every
and tired.
and I know
you
where
have to
people
talk
come from.
about this.
Everybody's-
Change the subject. Change the subject.
Everybody in comedy is super left wing, so that's why I don't ever touch it.
What does that mean?
Everybody in comedy is super liberal. Everybody in New York City is pretty liberal, and I'm a right winger, so it's a little tough to do comedy in New
I
York.
don't think it's necessarily.
Did you read that fucking? Oh my god! You guys should read the New York Times opinion piece about the Shane Gillis guy.
Oh,
This woman wrote this whole thing in the New York Times. Just read it. It was the most infuriating thing. Because she was the whole thing. She's like, I've done comedy for 15 years, and let me tell you,
Yeah,
it's
I
so
do
much
talk
easier
shit
for
about
white men to get a photo. I was like, no, because minorities and women, and like they have such, they just make fun of white people a lot. That's a lot of jokes out there, and they're allowed to. I can't get up there and make it like a punching down joke about a minority. So with like her writing that, I'm like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You aren't on the scene. You don't go. Yeah, but the fact that she thinks that means she's not going to show. She's not actually seeing what comedy is like from the grassroots. She can just be like, oh, I'm up here, and like this is what comedy should be.
Yeah, you've been burping directly in my direction
So I
for the
tried-
last.
But that really did get me. Just the fact
just
she's like,
burped in his direction
yeah.
one time.
He knows what'll happen. But no, that really got me. The fact that she
Zach,
thinks she
Jimmy
can
agreed
just
with you.
talk about that. I know. I'm just saying that really pissed me off.
Yeah, no, I think we all agree.
I didn't hear anything from Austin.
I want to work for SNL in the future, so I'm what?
I can see that. Well,
What?
I'm gonna rule
No,
it
I
out.
don't.
This
I don't
podcast is
care.
gonna rule
Does
it out.
really
anybody
much
watch SNL?
I
That's what I don't
no,
get.
that's the
I
thing. No,
literally don't think
yeah.
anybody.
I always get my mind
Definitely
around. I was like, I'm
idea.
gonna watch it just to see what they're talking about this week, so I can talk about it this. But then I never
But nobody
watch
watches
it.
it.
Like,
Like
It's so bad.
I
I'm
don't even
doing
know.
stuff on Saturday nights. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know who their target market is because the only people that aren't doing stuff on Saturday nights are like 40 to 60-year-old people in Missouri.
Market.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it's
but
Midwest.
that's not who they're catering
I think
to.
it's
So it's like, who the
Midwesterners
fuck
who don't
are you trying
have
to? What are you trying to
computers
do?
yet.
Yeah,
They watch that.
like they're like, oh, we'll just put it on SNL because this is supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Like who? I don't understand their market. I don't understand most comedy's market, even the late shows nowadays. Who the hell watches?
Same, the same as SNL.
I used to watch the Colbert Report like religiously.
Who's
But now-
who was the other guy on the other side of
Jon Stewart.
Jimmy Fallon. Who's on the other? Oh,
Jimmy
ABC.
Kimmel?
I used to watch. I like
Kimmel,
Kimmel.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Kimmel's funny.
I used to watch it, and
But
I used
now
to watch
all of them
Conan
are super
when he was
lit
late
and
night.
stuff.
Yeah, now it's just like it's just the same thing. It's like whatever channel I'm on. I'm like, all right, you're saying the same fucking thing.
Dude,
You're basically reading the
I
top
don't
I
know.
watch
Reddit.
TV at all.
They're basically reading the top Reddit comments
Yeah.
and like passing it off as their own thought. That's how boring
Luis
writing is.
Lopez made a good joke. He's like, I hope Trump doesn't get elected just so these guys will have to write new jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
which is a
Yeah.
great point.
Yeah, dude, literally writing.
You
it
knew
down
that
is
was
so
coming.
lazy.
You knew
so
when he was
sloppy.
gonna when he was running that's all it was gonna be for the next 8 years.
Yeah. Dude, I
He
don't
was like-
understand how people can do, like, comics can just write shit. Like, the jokes are so bad. Like, how can you know what I mean?
They don't write, dude. They literally just look on internet comments and like kind of change them up a little bit.
Yeah.
I used to have this guy in the office.
A couple times they took him from Comedy Wire.
Yeah, just whatever.
Oh, Jimmy, I thought you
I
were going to
wrote
say they
some
took them
joke.
from me.
No, it was too close. One of mine was on there, but
There was this guy that I used to work with like 8 years ago in a corporate office who used to always just talk about the top Reddit posts and then just steal the top comments like in the lunchroom. And, like literally just like
That's
he wouldn't
so
read,
funny.
he would pretend like he just came up with it.
That's
It was
hilarious.
so annoying because I was on Reddit, so I was just like,
Yeah.
dude, I know exactly what you're fucking.
You should finish the thing, yeah.
Just cut them off.
It's bad because like Reddit does have like great like if you read Reddit comments under posts, it's funnier than most like like monologue stuff. Then
Yeah.
because like crowd funded jokes.
Yeah.
almost.
And they're not. There's no real incentive.
Yeah.
I mean, upvotes, but who gives a fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
The font annoys me.
Yeah, kind of same.
Yeah,
I'm just.
I was like, this is boring.
You should.
I
You
don't
should
like
avoid
reading.
Reddit.
I'm not a
Reddit's-
reader.
This is boring as
I
hell.
listen to things.
I need better their font usage.
I'm sick of trolls. How do we feel about trolls?
I love trolls. I think
Really?
trolls is.
Somebody
I love it.
called Daniel a troll the other day.
Aw.
I was like, what?
Because trolls is like the last freedom.
I don't know what a troll
Literally,
is.
it's someone like able to
Call somebody
hide,
racist.
be completely anonymous and throw stuff.
I respect a person more. I like someone that'll troll someone directly in front of their face. That is actually what I really enjoy.
Yeah.
When someone will troll someone, like one time,
I just
I was
remember
at
Megan
a
once.
concert and this guy him and his friend were just talking about like conspiracy stuff, and somehow I just ended up in a conversation with this, and I was just like, I was like, I'm just gonna kind of roll with this, and like they were talking about, it was like they were talking about like buying guns illegally and stuff like that, and doing like cocaine off of an AK-47. I was like, oh yeah, when I do cocaine, I do it off of a Luger, and he was just like, oh, he's like, so you probably operate in like places in the dark web. I'm like, oh yeah, all the time. Oh, it started because he was talking about converting his money into gold, and I said that I'm doing Bitcoin, converting all mine, and he was like, oh, you must operate in the dark web, and he's like, where do you operate? I'm like, well, I don't know what branch of the government you work for, so I'm not going to tell you that. And then he just stops and looks at me, he's like, I like you, man, I really do. And like, I just fed his craziness, and it was enjoyable to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I
get what I'm saying?
I get it. Yeah, you're fucking with him. You're taking
It's
him
just
for
like,
a ride.
I'm
Okay,
not...
who's the troll? Him or you?
Him.
I'm the
He's
troll.
trolling him.
I'm riling him up. I'm
Yeah,
getting him
riling him up.
excited about conspiracies and stuff like
That's
that.
what
And just
trolls
like,
do. I don't know what trolls
But I like
internet trolls will...
I just like
Piss you
internet
off.
trolls. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
like having fun in
internet
real
trolls
life.
are like, yeah, I like doing it in person. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
They're trying to shut down internet trolls too now with the government, with the IP addresses and big platforms where everything you say is logged. Like Reddit, they know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Because it's all logged like through Facebook and like all that stuff. I like it's becoming fleetingly harder to be anonymous on the internet, and so that's kind of killing troll culture. But troll culture actually pokes holes in people's arguments because you're anonymous and you just say an argument, throw it out there. They don't know where it comes from.
Mhm.
It's literally you being on stage, be like, "This is what's right," and get a tomato, but you know who threw the tomato at you.
It was that.
And they're killing it. They're killing it. It's going to be
always
illegal.
tomato.
It's going to be illegal. And it's going to suck. We're all going to have the fucking
What
social
does it
currency
say?
like China.
Oh, Area 51 raids.
You know about that in China, right?
Bad boy etiquette. What does that mean?
Bad bag. Etiquette.
You know
Bad.
Going backs.
the stuff they're doing in China now, which is literally from
Wait, let's
Black
think of
Mirror?
something funny to say.
hold on. This is right for
Relevant.
the social currency.
Zach, you're going on a rant.
thing
You're going on a rant,
Hold on.
Zach.
The social currency that they're having in China.
With
Yen.
No,
social currency.
social currency. So like you have like an account with the government, which is
Is that
basically
what they're marketing
Facebook,
for?
and then to get it's like a credit score.
Okay.
Based on like what you comment, how many friends you have, if your comments are good or bad,
Likes.
and that is basically a credit score. So when you go to get an apartment or open a business or get a loan, they look at that.
Is that what they're marching for?
What?
No, that's Hong Kong. That's completely different.
okay.
But China's doing that.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Do cat
Yeah.
memes make
I've never
your
done
score go up or
Yeah.
down?
I haven't posted. I'm not Chinese.
That's
Okay.
insane.
It's,
You don't have to
Probably
be Chinese.
goes up.
That's-
If it
that's-
goes up, then I think I'm okay.
That's actually pretty scary because
No, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
That's,
Cool,
that's
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
it's going to
But
come
I don't
here.
think anyone's going to take him
Nobody's gonna take that
seriously.
seriously.
No, because they're
I already
in
can't
China.
get a place.
People don't take
Black-
Uber ratings seriously.
Platforms.
I have to do. You know how much shit I got to do to get a decent apartment somewhere. Like,
I know.
all the shit that they asked for. I was like, there's no way.
But
like, yeah.
these platforms are going to have scores. They're already doing it now with like top fans, where if you
Like,
comment
how
on
do-
Facebook, you get to the top of the list. They're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to have a score, a social media score. That's where they're heading.
No.
To make sure people
I'm
talk right online.
I know.
I'm done ranting.
Yeah, no, you're not.
But it's literally happening. All right, yeah.
I like
I'm in a
that.
mood.
I like that.
Are you?
I like that Asians
Couldn't
kind of
notice.
invented the flash mob, and they don't know how to I know it's over now because they crushed. They beat Hong Kong. Right?
No, it's still going on.
No, they stopped. They got whatever they wanted turned over, and she said, "All right, we're not going to do it." I don't remember what it was, but they were flash mobbing. I was like, "How do you get 2 million people to show up
Yeah.
for that's
She was like, I can get 4.
fuck you."
Dude,
touch me.
you know what's
But
weird?
I was like, they invented the flash mob. You can't fuck with them.
Yeah.
No, it's so cool. It's good. I don't know what they're fighting for, but it's like they would just show up and shut us down.
They're like,
I was like, yo, they got that shit.
They organize just because they're good at
Different
Yeah,
organizing.
they're good at
I think
organizing.
it's even like
They're
different
great at-
times.
They're like, let's all meet in
the
San
marches
somewhere
you're
at
talking
4.
about. It's a lot harder to do these days because people are
Yeah.
like, I'll just be an activist on my
Yeah,
computer
yeah.
instead.
I mean, American
You know what I
kids
mean?
are like, but Asians, these motherfuckers are fucking old.
You know what is weird to
Really?
me is how there's so many Asians in hip hop dancing, and it's like
K-pop?
It's vice versa. It's vice versa because the same way Asians are into hip hop, black people are into Asian culture.
Yeah.
Apparently,
yeah, but
Dragon Ball Z and
Asians.
shit?
But here's my
Not
beef.
Dragon Ball.
Here's my
You
beef. Can I
mentioned
tell
Salt
you
Lake.
my Mongolian
Go
beef?
ahead.
I'm older than you. That's what good.
My-
Mongolian beef.
Yeah, my Mongolian beef is that
They,
they
thank you for the name of this episode.
I feel like hip hop dancing, like part of dancing is just like you do it naturally, and it's just like whatever you feel. Like once once you organize it and try to make it into steps, it takes the swagger out. It's not cool anymore. You know?
What? I don't know. I mean,
You don't understand what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
swagger.
They make it cool too.
No,
when
but
they do it.
Do you think they're just into it like they're also it's also super popular in China is line dancing.
Yeah, they're line.
They're
Yeah.
super
It's
into
like
it.
line dancing, but it's hip hop, and it's like fucking.
Well, no, it's just both, and they just
Really?
they
Yeah, they take it.
just
yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's we
I gotta watch the Happy Prison.
But to Kevin's point, it's more like supposed to be like
What?
fluid, like
The
hip
Happy
hop
Prison.
dancing.
Remember when
Yeah.
they did the Michael Jackson dance, and then like they had all the prisoners do it. They made a documentary.
Oh, okay.
But then it
like,
turned out to be sad, right?
Yeah, super sad.
That-
like the prison's not. It's prison. It's still prison.
Yeah.
You're like, go out and dance, and then come here.
You're
Wow.
like,
Third world
or
country
not.
prison.
I'm already in jail.
Yeah. It's
Don't
like we
make
got
me
nothing better
dance.
to do.
That's crazy, man. What's the
Yeah,
documentary
watch
called?
It's called Happy Prison.
Happy Person. But it's really sad.
It's I think it's fucking brutal.
But to Kevin's point, that's why I hate like whenever I'm at a wedding and they play like the slide song, slide to the left, slide to the right. I
it's
think
called
it's
the
way
electric
less
slide.
fun. I think
Say
it's
the
less.
electric slide.
The
You're talking
electric
about the
slide.
I like
slide.
that.
Cha-cha, yeah, whatever.
Cha-cha
I don't like
I
those
wish you
songs
picked
where
a
they tell
different
you
song,
what to
'cause I
do.
like that one.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
I heard it yesterday. I was at Washington Square Park. There was a dance thing, and they were playing that. And
Austin, what do
Chris
you,
Rails.
Austin, what do you think?
About the cha-cha slide.
Yeah.
I'd rather not dance. Whatever the excuse to not dance is, I'm on that side.
You don't like dancing?
I'd rather not.
No dancing?
I'm fine.
You
You
seem
know?
like a guy who would dance.
Yeah.
Who would or would not?
You look like you
I would.
You
Yeah.
do like the
Wow.
floss.
I see, that's what I like. Though. I like that,
Oh,
and I like
no,
have
man.
the appearance of
You look
someone
like
who
you
might.
bet the floss.
No,
Thank you.
stop.
The backpack kid.
Yeah, the backpack.
I've gotten that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm lucky. I enjoy it. I was. I'm the only young white guy you know. I'm the backpack.
No, you look like him.
kid
You look
guy.
like blonde hair, tall,
No.
skinny kid.
Very attractive, yeah.
Yeah, super hot.
Yeah.
Super
It's like yeah, just like the floss.
Phenomenal.
He
Was on
carried his dick in
SNL.
his
Was
ass.
Katy that one time. Yeah. I wonder what that kid's up to right now. I wonder how his life progressed.
Russian tank.
Because you can't like do that anymore. Like you need a second. Like he didn't invent another dance.
He probably has a YouTube channel. He had like a
Yeah,
dancing
that's
kid.
Did he? They
It
always
was
do that
him.
weird shit?
It was him and just a bunch of black kids.
I hate whenever I see little kids do that floss dance. Like,
Yeah.
I live by an elementary school. so
What
I see them
about
do it all
adults?
the
You
time.
like seeing adults do it?
Oh, I love that.
Really?
No.
Well, what you specified little kids.
Well, because it is. I'm like, you look like I don't know. Something about it really gets my goat.
Are you just typing in backpack kid on Instagram
Yeah.
right now? I wonder if it'll pop up.
What's he up to?
Yo, Chris Rails, what are you doing?
What about
How's
Ken,
that L train?
Ken M? What was that guy's name?
he has 2
That's
million
weird.
followers,
Yeah, he's got
dude.
2 million followers.
Just
Wow.
'cause of that one video.
That's crazy.
I'm trying.
Who does he
trying to go
follow?
viral. Started a web series.
Are you-
My cat.
I got a cat too.
Stupid.
Cat man.
If you go look at my my Instagram or Facebook.
Type in.
Yeah,
we're
let's-
talking
let's
about
video
Kitty
chat.
Chronicles.
Video
My cat never shuts up, so I just answer the questions. and never answer.
That'd be great.
Oh, I saw one of those.
He's like, Jimmy, what's up? Oh, he can't join our video
Which
chat.
one?
Are you surprised by
What's his
that?
last post? What's he been up to?
It was recently.
Yeah, I
I
did
just saw.
one episode.
Nice.
We talked about. Oh, we talked about Chappelle and Bill Burr's new
Oh,
special.
yeah.
Got you.
Second episode,
You hear this guy's new
my
stuff
web
he's
series
keep
right
going.
now. It's
Oh,
called
it's
Kitty.
real?
It's called Kitty. Yeah, it's called
I thought
Kitty
you were-
Chronicles. I
It's funny, I've
ask
seen it.
questions to my cat, and she gives her opinion because she doesn't shut up already. So it's terrible. It's stupid, but
funny.
my family thinks
What
I'm
does she
crazy,
think?
and they're
What
probably right.
What are her opinions?
Well, you gotta listen because she lays it out very clear.
Do you do like a voiceover thing, or is that actually?
No, I just say like, "Hey, what do you think of Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr's new specials?" And she yells at me.
Do you
in
respond
cats.
or do you say what her answer is?
Oh no, she's giving you the answers. I'm just like, "Oh wow,
Okay.
tell me more about that,"
Yeah.
and then she'll tell you more.
That'd
about
be
it.
really funny if you had completely neutral responses to her, so nobody
That's
knew
what
what
I
she was
do.
saying.
That's
You're like,
exactly what I do.
She says something like, "That's interesting. Point of view."
Yeah. I ask very open-ended questions.
What's the name of your podcast?
It's called Kitty Chronicles. Dropped the 3rd episode today. She dropped her opinions on the raid.
So you don't even say, "Oh, you didn't like it." You
No.
just say,
I'm just like, hey, well, she tells you. She's telling
Yeah,
you what's
yeah.
going on. You just gotta.
Yeah.
You should bring my cat. You should bring your cat. You should bring your cat over.
You should have brought her one time. Yeah, definitely.
My
I
cat
thought about bringing my cat
can't
here.
even leave the apartment. She is a total chicken shit.
Let's introduce our cats, and that'll be it. They'll debate. They'll be like,
My cat actually has feline.
"Do you
leukemia
support
virus,
bombing
so I
Iran?"
Bring her around. She's like a little bubble cat. So she hangs out, and she's like super vocal all the time. So I'm like,
My cat's
we're gonna start a web series. So we did.
My cat always needs the last
And,
word.
I think it was like a
My
joint
sister
idea
is-
between you two.
My sister's incredibly concerned with my mental health right now, but
I am
that's
too,
okay.
Long
What's
hour.
that?
Me and your sister should have a call. 'Cause I'm also
Yeah. Look, we're all trying to do crazy shit, right? We're all trying to get noticed, do
You gotta
things.
fucking do it.
I make some
That's
memes
your
every
fucking
once in
thing.
a while, and now
You
I'm
still
doing
made
these
it?
You say cat
videos.
memes a
Have
second
you
ago,
made any
so that
Giphy
makes
yet?
sense.
Has anybody done? I feel like
I'm not a
you've done
Giphy
it.
person. I've
Yeah,
made a
what
couple
is-
good
I love
memes
the joke.
that I've gotten some cool stuff going
What's
on.
the most upvoted or like most likes you've gotten on a meme? And on what platform was it on?
Instagram. I did one when the Area 51 raids were coming out. I did one, and it was like what they're really gonna find in Area 51, and it was a picture of
What do you think they're gonna?
Austin Powers when he's frozen in the ice. That one was a pretty good one. That one got some good, decent amount of likes. You know,
How many? Like, give it some numbers.
oh, it's not a
6
lot
billion.
of
Yeah.
A lot of shit is coming out
Look,
about.
it's a lot for me. You
Like
know?
a number. Like what's
I
the?
don't know.
Don't worry about the number.
I'm curious.
Don't
about
worry
quality.
about it.
Who gives a
30
fuck
or
about
something?
numbers?
That was the whole point.
The videos get. I mean,
It's
anything
the
with
motion
my
of the
He
ocean.
brought the fact that he has some fucking.
anything with my cat in it gets astronomically more views and likes.
Yeah,
That's fair.
good job.
It's good. Yeah, you
What's
influenced
coming
me.
in? Good job.
Yeah.
You got an
Did
iPhone?
it?
Oh, no.
Does that make me an influencer?
What'd you get?
And well, I
A
guess
little bit?
technically, yeah.
Yes.
You probably, yeah.
What'd you get?
Good job.
I got the same phone as Jimmy.
Yeah, the
What
same
phone?
thing.
Ugh.
The S10.
S10.
Oh.
Samsung.
I think I gotta get a new
Newest.
phone because I
Newest.
think Android just fucked me with the update. You know how they update the phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have like the first Google Pixel, and I think this new update was like, we're gonna make your phone not work, so you have to get a new phone.
Mine,
download
how did yours?
download a
How
launcher.
did yours? Your phone.
bypass
Hold on.
everything.
Let me ask you. How does your service? Who do you have?
AT&T.
Your service probably pretty.
It's
dope.
good, yeah. I don't do that T-Mobile shit.
I got.
Hey, T-Mobile's
I feel like
fine in the
I feel like
city.
my phone
You have
doesn't work.
T-Mobile?
I have
I
T-Mobile.
feel like my phone works. I used to have Boost, and I feel like it works worse than when I had a Boost phone.
Get
For
Boost.
some reason.
Dude, because Boost and
Get
Boost,
Cricket.
Boost and
I
Medical.
wanna go back. I wanna be cool.
Those places focus on the city, so it makes it. As soon as you leave the city, it sucks.
Yeah.
But if you're in the New York
Okay.
area, you're
But
paying $40 a month.
fucking
Who gives
works,
a
man.
who gives a crap?
Sprint.
I just
No,
my phone's been
Verizon's the
literally
best. Verizon's the
crashing
best.
all
Verizon's
day
the
since
best.
I downloaded.
You
this
need
new
to do
update.
you need to get a launcher.
Just do a
Everybody on
launcher
Android
instead.
needs to do a launcher. Get rid of the firmware that comes with it. Just
Oh,
download a
God.
launcher. It's real quick and
What
easy.
is it? What is it?
It bypasses so like your Samsung stuff. Like when you open it,
What are you guys talking about?
What?
What are you guys talking
Do
about?
you guys have an interesting
Huh?
stuff?
I'm not.
bored.
I'm bored sitting here. I don't know.
everybody download a launcher.
Who the
Fuck the
fuck
firmware.
is this guy?
So you don't have to be here.
Yeah, you can leave.
No, let him be.
Nobody.
Here. He's allowed to be here.
Jimmy, put down
Jimmy.
how to lose a minute.
Hold on.
Because
You only get 1 minute
He has
today
one.
anyway. It's gonna be the quickest mic ever.
Oh, fuck
Like,
this.
say 1 minute.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh man, what's your name? Mike? Mari? Ari Shields, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Is that
man.
Jewish? I'm
No,
kidding.
that's
It
fucking-
obviously is Jewish.
Man. All right, we gotta end because Ari's.
I was Latino the other day.
Yeah, we gotta end because Ari's bored.
And he's like, I still haven't forgotten
Is that
about it.
Phil? What's up, Phil?
Or he's like, I'm gonna buy this place in a minute.
Let's close this bitch out and make Ari happy. Thank you guys for hanging out. There's a lot of UFO shit. We'll talk about it tomorrow, I guess, in Niagara.
Yeah.
It's like three. The dude from Blink 182.
Yeah, he posted the video. I saw that shit.
They confirmed that.
Yeah, but then they.
What did he say?
It's a video. And you click on the video, and it's like a little blip on his screen. Like he's like, this video confirms aliens, and you click on it, and it's like
Does he have
a.
crazy eyes? Yeah.
But
But he's also a rock. He's a
That's
rock
just
star.
mostly nonsense.
But
Yeah.
who confirmed it? So,
Aliens are real. Let's all
yeah,
grow up.
aliens.
Like, Jesus.
Tell them where they can find
No,
it.
let's grow up.
You don't think that? Oh, shut up.
Austin locked up on Twitter.
No, all right, go on.
All right.
Austin locked up on Twitter. Check out my podcast, Tour Bus Legends. I interview rock stars.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Real lot. Who's the biggest person?
You know the Chats, like a punk band.
I don't know why I asked that.
Yeah,
question.
pretty good rock
Who's the
stars.
biggest?
He's like George.
Who's our biggest rock star?
They were pretty dope. But yeah, I don't know. They come on. They tell us the craziest stories. They have a
It's probably pretty cool.
yeah, they're pretty dope.
Pretty
Check
dope.
it out.
You're pretty dope.
You're pretty
You
dope.
got a
too.
website?
I don't have a website.
You're not that dope.
I'm not that dope.
Matt has come back. I didn't know come back. It's Friday, man. You know it's Friday, Matty.
Lose a minute.
Yo! Where can they find you?
You can find me at my show tonight that I do with Zach Benzing at Alligator Lounge.
Big show. Big show tonight, baby. Big show.
7 p.m.
7
know if you guys know Kevin Hart, but
what are you
he's not gonna
doing?
be
Real
there.
quick, what are you doing differently at your show that's different from everybody else's show?
You gotta come see.
Ours?
You gotta come see.
Are you
Let
doing
me-
something?
Jimmy, let me ask you
Okay.
something. Let me ask you something. How many shows have you been to that have what's that thing called?
Roll the ball.
Oh, skee ball.
That have skee ball in the room. How many shows?
That's a distraction.
It's a bar thing, but
How many shows?
No show should have
Okay,
it.
so that we're the
Nope.
only show that does that.
Are you playing skee ball?
That's all we're doing.
Okay.
Alligator 7
Okay.
p.m. baby.
Cool.
Big lineup.
But I hope it goes well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I know you're gonna have an amazing show. I know it. I don't have to worry
Thanks.
about it. Zach, were you?
Always with
Nice
Kevin.
lunch.
Always
Yeah.
with Kevin.
Good.
Basically, Alligator Lounge every Wednesday is the open mic, 8 to 10. Show up to that. But yeah, tonight's our first show, stellar lineup, and then hopefully it's going to be a once or twice a month thing on
Yeah.
Friday nights.
If it goes well tonight, it's
When
gonna
it
be
goes
ongoing.
well. When it goes well.
No.
Say
Yeah,
when
when
it
it-
goes well.
When it goes well, because all of you guys are
It's
gonna
gonna be an
come.
amazing show. You're gonna be good. Tommy, do it.
You can find me at TomDeCillisComedy.com, Tom DeCillis Comedy and everything else. I got my theater show coming back. Looks like the date's going to be November 15th. We have a few up-and-coming comics. We're going to hit the Bolton Center Theater in Bayshore, New York, and it's going to be dope. The first two, we had like 150 people there.
Woo!
And it's going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, proud of you guys. You guys are fucking moving. Give it up for another episode of People's Mic, episode 433. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, TuneIn.com.
Yeah.
We're here every stop from the It's right about here. I couldn't hear my mouth.
Challenge.
You hear every day at 4. The podcast is at 2:15. Open mic is at 3 o'clock. If you're out of town comic, just DM me. You can jump in a seat. Everybody's welcome. Thank you to Otto Strungenhead again. Tomorrow we're at Niagara Bar on 7th and A at 4:30 for the open mic, 5:30. 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. Thank you for them for letting us do that. And we'll be back tomorrow and Monday. Have an amazing day. Bye.